Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel and to day 11 of Plansmas. Today I'm going to be doing a passion planner daily spread for my little dog Reggie. Let's get started.
So here in my Passion Planner Daily, I have some passion markers and I also have the Positive Pals sticker book again from Passion Planner, and I'm just going to make a little daily planner spread for Reggie. As I said in my last video, I apologise for the state of my voice. I do have a cold when I'm trying to finish off my Plansmas videos and I hope it's not too annoying to listen to. I originally filmed this spread back at the end of November. You'll see the date when I add it into the spread. And this is when we'd had Reggie back from the vets for a couple of weeks and he was making really good progress. Unfortunately, his pancreatitis seems to have flared up again when I'm recording this voiceover. So I found a little furry friend Q&A tag and I'm going to answer some questions from that instead of talking through this setup. So question number 1 is, what is your pet's name? And you may have guessed already, but his name is Reggie. Question 2 is, what kind of pet is he and what breed? So Reggie is a dog. We're not entirely sure on the breed as he's a rescue, but our best guess is that he is a Jack Russell and Corgi mix. He's got the colouring of a Jack Russell, but the ears and attitude of a Corgi. Question number 3 is, where did you get your pet? And we adopted Reggie from Bath Cats and Dogs Home. Question number 4 is, what are some quirky things about your pet's personality? So Reggie is a very grumpy boy. He only likes to do things on his terms and he grumbles a lot of the time. We don't know much about his past, but it seems like he wasn't socialised a lot with other dogs. His behaviour is kind of unusual most of the time. He also really loves licking my partner's head, so my partner has a shaved head, and he gets really upset when my partner then tries to move away and be like, please stop licking my head, your breath is stinky. But Reggie licks his paws a lot when he's anxious, and the only way that we found to stop him from licking his paws out of anxiety is to offer him my boyfriend's head to lick instead. Question number 5 is, what does your relationship with your pet mean to you? So my relationship with Reggie is so special. He's my first dog, and aside from when he was in the vets, I've not been apart from him since we got him. Like when we had to admit him to the vets, they asked if he had any separation anxiety, and we joked that Reggie doesn't, but I definitely do. Question number 6 is, what are the nicknames that you call your pet? So people often ask us what Reggie is short for, and it's actually his whole name, so we usually make up something that Reggie could be short for. My personal favourite at the moment is Regdable, but apart from that I also call him Reggle, Reg and Stinky Boy. Question 7 is, how long have you had your pet? So we adopted Reggie in February of this year, which means we've had him for about 10 months or so. And then question 8 is, does your pet know any tricks? And no, he doesn't know any. He basically needed a lot of training when we adopted him, so we've been getting him sorted with the basics of like sit, wait, come here, and just general house training. That's as far as we've gotten for now, and he's made a lot of progress since we got him. We also had to teach him how to play with humans, so he didn't really understand the concept of like toys apart from just shredding them when we first got him. So he's learned how to play tug and he's kind of learned how to play fetch. He'll run after something if you throw it, but whether he'll bring it back and let you take it off him is a whole nother question. Question number 9 is, what is your pet's favourite toy? And I think Reggie's favourite game is playing tug with his bed. He seems to prefer toys that are too big for him, and he also loves squeaker toys, but he shreds them to get the squeaker out and then gets really bored of them. And then that leads on quite nicely to question 10, which is, has your pet destroyed anything? So thankfully, aside from a draft excluder on the first day that we brought him home, he's only destroyed things that we've given him to destroy, like his toys and cardboard boxes, because he clearly likes ripping things up, but we don't want him to rip things up unless we've given them to him. While I'm doing some of my time blocking in this spread, I have also inserted some clips of Reggie from the day that I made this setup, so he'll be popping in and out depending on what part of the day we're at. Question number 11 is, how would your pet respond to an intruder? So I actually have no idea. He's okay with visitors, but he's also quite jumpy, so I think he'd probably just hide from an intruder. Question 12 is, what is your pet's favourite treat? And he absolutely loves his dental chews, I think because they're like the biggest treat that he gets and he can proper chomp on them. And then question 13 is, can your pet swim? I don't know if he can swim, we've never tried, but he hates water, so we'll probably avoid swimming at all costs. Like when we took him to the beach and we tried to get him to go in the sea and he was so unhappy about having his paws wet. He also hates going out in the rain as well. Question 14 is, do you crate your pet? So Reggie does have a crate and sometimes he chooses to sleep in it, but not usually. He's in it at the moment as I think it's making him feel safe while he's poorly, but we don't shut him in it at home, though only when we need to. Like when we were away in the forest, the place we were staying at requested that he didn't get on the furniture, so when we went out for dinner and stuff we'd have to shut him in. He doesn't seem to be bothered by it as he's quite a lazy boy and he's got a chunky bed in there. Question 15 is what is one negative thing about your pet? I think because he hates water, he's very difficult to bath, so he's quite stinky. And then question 16 is, does your pet sleep in the bed with you? So he's allowed to have a lie-in on our bed with my partner, but he doesn't sleep in the bed with us overnight. I really struggle with my sleeping, and Reggie snores so loudly. I think I've mentioned this in Plan With Me's before, and he's been like snoozing under my desk, and I'm worried that you'll be able to hear him snoring through my mic. Question 17 is, who does your pet love the most? So he prefers my partner. Like, he likes me, but he loves my partner. Question 18 is, does your pet have a BFF? So unfortunately, Reggie isn't good with other dogs. He's become a bit less reactive since we got him, and he does see like the same dogs on his walks, but he just doesn't seem to understand other dogs' body language, and as soon as he feels anxious, he starts growling at them. So far he hasn't made any friends. Question 19 is, do you dress your pet up? So you will have seen that I did get him a Halloween costume, and he tolerated that. I've also got him a Christmas bandana which goes around his collar that he doesn't seem to mind, and he's also got a Christmas jumper style harness thing which we haven't tried on him yet. And then question 20 is, if you could get another pet, what would it be and why? And at the moment I wouldn't get another pet, as I don't think Reggie would appreciate it, but I honestly can't imagine not having a dog now that I've had one. So now that I've run out of questions, I thought I would talk through this spread a little bit. So I decided to use all of the sections of the Passion Planner Daily kind of as they're supposed to be used for Reggie's little plan with me. So he's got a load of personal and work to-dos. All of the work to-dos are to do with things around the house and trying to catch the squirrel that he always wants to get his hands on, or get his paws on, I guess. And then all of his personal goals were things to do with us and with him getting lots of things done during the day. I was a little bit unsure about actually recording this voiceover today because I didn't want to get really upset because he's ill again, but we're hoping that we've caught it early this time and that he's not going to end up needing to go into hospital. It's kind of knocked me sideways because he was doing so much better and he was so full of energy, and then after like a nap he's suddenly exhausted and won't eat and is just really uncomfortable and really upset again, which is horrible to see. But I hope you enjoyed my little Q&A and getting to know Reggie a little bit better instead.
If you don't want to see what is in today's envelope of my Planner Face advent box, then I suggest that you finish the video now, and I will see you next time.
So opening up envelope number 11, and in here we have some add-on sheets. So these must be the add-on sheets for the second kit that is in the advent box. I love the colours. That 15mm strip is super cute, and then we've got the glitter add-on as well. I'm excited to see the kit that these go with.
So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time for another day of Plansmas. Bye!